Top 7 Best Fruits for Diabetics to Eat. Fastest way for diabetic over 50 lower blood sugar. She only stepped into the kitchen to get a glass of water. One step, but her legs were no longer steady. The dizziness came fast, cold, disorienting, and just minutes later, she was in the emergency room. No fall, no accident. Just a sudden drop in blood sugar, a familiar complication, triggered by something that seemed harmless. The saddest part? Her daily plate hadn't seen fruit in years. Because people said, if you're diabetic, avoid sugar, avoid sweets, even avoid the things nature made to heal. But the truth? It's the opposite. If you're over 50 and living with diabetes, fruit isn't the enemy. It's an opportunity. An opportunity to naturally stabilize your blood sugar, nourish your organs, and slow the progression of disease. Not every fruit is right, but there are 7, just 7, that can reshape how your body responds to insulin, to food, and to life itself. And in this video, you'll discover them all. Stay with me. Whether you're tired of medications, overwhelmed by your diet, or simply want to feel stronger and live fully with your loved ones, what's coming next is made for you. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Because the journey to thriving after 50 doesn't begin with a pill. It begins with one right choice, each day, on your very own plate. So before we judge fruit by its sweetness, let us first understand the strength it carries, the strength to heal, protect, and truly nourish our body. When your doctor first told you that you had diabetes, the first thought many people had was, I have to give up everything sweet. And on that list of forbidden things, fruit was often the first to go. Sweet, sugary, dangerous. That's what people think fruit is for diabetics, but that's never been the full truth. Imagine your body as an army, fighting a chronic disease every single day. To keep that army strong, you need antioxidants to reduce inflammation. You need vitamin C to protect blood vessels and nerves. You need potassium to keep your heartbeat steady, fiber to stabilize blood sugar, and polyphenols to improve your insulin sensitivity. And no food group delivers all of that more perfectly than fruit. Yet out of fear for a few grams of natural sugar, people remove the very nutrients that could help them live longer and feel stronger. The real danger isn't in the fruit. It's in not knowing how to choose the right ones, at the right time, in the right way. Did you know millions of people with diabetes are deficient in vitamin C, vitamin A, soluble fiber, and anti-inflammatory compounds, simply because they avoid fruit? And that speeds up the disease, damages organs more deeply, and quietly shortens lifespan year by year. The saddest part? We fear an apple more than a cupcake. We skip guava but drink soda. No one has ever been hospitalized for eating kiwi. But many have collapsed because they didn't get the nutrients they needed to keep their blood flowing or their nerves calm. Today, I want to help you see fruit through a new lens. Not through fear, but through gratitude. Not by avoiding, but by choosing wisely. Not by banning, but by combining the right way. Because fruit, when understood properly, isn't your enemy. It's a quiet ally that helps you live healthier, live freely, and live longer. And the 7 fruits coming up next will prove exactly that. So what if one simple fruit could rebuild balance from the inside, not by cutting sugar, but by choosing the sugar nature made to heal us? If there's one fruit often forgotten in the corner of the kitchen, yet holds a natural blood sugar control mechanism, it's the green banana. Not sweet, not soft, not eye-catching. But inside each green banana lies something incredibly valuable. Resistant starch, a type of starch that resists digestion and acts much like fiber. Instead of breaking down quickly into sugar, it moves slowly through the digestive tract, reducing sugar absorption into the blood, while feeding the good bacteria in your gut, where over 70% of your immune system and metabolism are managed. And that's just the beginning. When you eat green bananas, the good bacteria in your gut ferment this starch and produce butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid known to reduce inflammation, stabilize internal balance, and even improve insulin sensitivity. Several studies have shown people with diabetes who eat green bananas regularly can lower their fasting blood sugar by up to 26% without increasing medication. That's not magic. It's the result of the right food, supporting a body that still knows how to heal. The issue is, we usually wait for bananas to ripen, so they're sweet, soft, and familiar. But for people with diabetes, it's in the green stage, low in sugar, rich in resistant starch, where bananas deliver their strongest benefits. You don't have to eat them raw. You can steam, boil, pan-sear, or mash them into low-sugar cakes. You can blend green banana into savory dishes, or slice it thin and air-fry into a crisp, satisfying snack. Most importantly, it's not a medicine. It's a daily rebuilding food for your health, your energy, and your independence. Start with just one green banana in the morning, just one. But that one is your first step toward taking back control and living a rhythm not entirely ruled by pills. Because with diabetes, the goal isn't to cut everything out. It's to eat with a strategy. And green bananas? They're a silent, powerful ally in that journey. And if green banana brings structure from within, then cantaloupe offers sweetness with safety, hydrating your body while calming your sugar gently. On hot summer afternoons, few things feel more refreshing than a chilled slice of cantaloupe. But hidden behind that gentle sweetness and bright orange color is a fruit that can balance blood pressure, stabilize blood sugar, and quietly care for your heart each day. Cantaloupe has a low glycemic index. More importantly, its glycemic load, the real factor that affects your blood sugar after eating, is minimal. That means, even though it tastes sweet, cantaloupe doesn't spike your blood sugar. It absorbs slowly, providing steady, gentle energy. And it doesn't stop there. Each bite of cantaloupe is packed with antioxidants, especially beta-carotene, which helps fight inflammation and improves insulin sensitivity. For people with diabetes over 50, this matters more than ever. As we age, our bodies struggle more with insulin. Cantaloupe is one of the most natural fruits to support that process. It also contains potassium, which relaxes blood vessels, regulates your heartbeat, and lowers the risk of high blood pressure. A top complication for older adults with diabetes. Combined with its 90% water content, cantaloupe helps prevent dehydration, another common but overlooked cause of sudden blood sugar spikes. And maybe the most beautiful thing? Cantaloupe isn't expensive. It's not rare. It doesn't require complicated prep. You just slice it into easy pieces, enjoy it on its own, or pair it with chia seeds, almonds, or a little Greek yogurt for added healthy fats, slowing digestion and keeping you full longer. Just one small bowl a day can make a difference. You don't need to force down bitter foods or chase after exotic remedies. You only need to gently welcome something into your body that tastes good. and knows how to care for you from the inside out. Cantaloupe is more than a dessert. It's a soft, nourishing gift for anyone living with diabetes who still wants to enjoy sweetness in the healthiest way possible. And while cantaloupe cools the body, apple quietly strengthens it, supporting not just sugar balance but the organs that carry us through each day. Among all the fruits available year-round, perhaps none feels as familiar and comforting as the apple. And yet, despite being in almost every kitchen, apples are often underrated in the journey of managing diabetes. And that's a shame. Apples aren't just a convenient snack. They are a support system for your pancreas, the organ that produces insulin, and a gentle gift for your colon, which ages quietly with you. The key lies in pectin, a unique soluble fiber found in apples, especially when you eat the peel. Pectin acts like a mesh inside your gut, slowing down sugar absorption after meals and feeding the good bacteria. When sugar enters your bloodstream more slowly, the pancreas doesn't have to work overtime to release insulin. And that's how apples help you live more sustainably with diabetes. But there's more. Apples contain quercetin, a powerful plant compound that reduces inflammation, protects pancreatic cells, and boosts insulin sensitivity, something not many fruits can do. Combined with polyphenols, apples also act as protectors of small blood vessels, especially in the eyes, kidneys, and feet, places often damaged by long-term high blood sugar. Another plus? Apples have a low glycemic index, around 35 to 40, especially when eaten with the skin. This makes them far better for blood sugar control than juice or dried fruit. You can enjoy an apple as a snack, or pair it with walnuts, plain yogurt, or overnight oats. Even just one apple in the afternoon can help stabilize blood sugar, curb cravings, and keep your mind gently alert throughout the day. And if you're concerned about pesticides, simply soak apples in water with a bit of baking soda for 10-15 minutes. That removes most unwanted residue. In a world full of choices, apples may not be the flashiest option, but they are steady, quiet, and loyal to your body in the most graceful way. For people over 50 living with diabetes, an apple a day may not make the doctor disappear, but it sure helps you avoid seeing them too often. And after the quiet strength of apples comes the bright surprise of kiwi, a fruit that heals not just sugar levels, but digestion and immunity together. Kiwi often sits quietly in the corner of the fruit aisle, not as flashy as mangoes, not as sweet as watermelon. But beneath that fuzzy brown skin lies a natural laboratory designed for people living with diabetes. Kiwi has a glycemic index of around 50, a low, ideal level for anyone needing post-meal blood sugar stability. But what truly makes kiwi special isn't its low sugar. It's the powerful digestive enzyme system hidden inside. Actinidin, a natural enzyme found only in kiwi, helps break down protein quickly, easing the load on your digestive system and pancreas. When your body digests more efficiently, blood sugar levels stabilize more easily. No more crashing fatigue or post-meal drowsiness. A single kiwi packs around 2 grams of fiber, which slows digestion and keeps you fuller longer. This fiber also nourishes gut microbiota, an increasingly critical factor in insulin control, inflammation reduction, and stronger immunity in older adults. And that's not all. Kiwi delivers more vitamin C than an orange, helping soothe inflammation, boost immunity, and protect blood vessels from damage caused by high blood sugar. For people over 50 with diabetes, whose immune systems are often weaker. This is a powerful advantage not to overlook. You can enjoy kiwi on its own. Toss it into a salad with avocado, chia seeds, or overnight oats. Or blend it into a morning smoothie with spinach and apple slices for a refreshing start that won't spike your blood sugar. And if you're brave enough, try eating it with the skin after a thorough wash. The peel contains even more fiber and antioxidants, supporting colon health and better blood sugar control. In a world chasing expensive solutions for chronic disease, kiwi is proof that sometimes the best remedy comes from something small and humble. Let kiwi be part of your self-care journey, one meal, one day at a time. After the soft power of kiwi comes the sharp wisdom of lemon, a fruit that turns every bite into medicine and every meal into a tool for healing. There's a fruit that's not sweet at all, but just a small drop of it can activate your entire digestive system, naturally boosting your blood sugar control. That fruit is lemon. Don't let the sourness fool you. In both ancient remedies and modern science, lemon is praised as a natural regulator for the body, especially for those living with diabetes after 50. Lemon's secret lies in citric acid, which slows down the digestion of starch, one of the main causes of post-meal blood sugar spikes. When you add lemon to rice, potatoes, or whole grain bread, you'll notice your glucose levels remain more stable. No more sudden crashes, shaky hands, or fatigue after eating. But that's just the beginning. A small lemon packs 30-50 milligrams of vitamin C, which increases insulin sensitivity, boosts absorption of iron and magnesium, and soothes chronic inflammation, one of the major contributors to nerve and heart complications in older adults with diabetes. And here's something few people talk about. Lemon resets your taste buds. It makes greens taste better, steamed dishes easier to enjoy, without needing extra salt or sugar. Just squeeze a bit over steamed veggies, grilled fish, or a simple salad, and you've got a delicious, nutrient-packed meal that won't spike your blood sugar. Here's a simple tip. Before each meal, drink a glass of warm water with half a lemon. This tiny habit supports digestion and gently lowers your post-meal glucose, especially helpful for those with early complications. If you crave sweets, freeze a few thin lemon slices and drop them into your water bottle throughout the day. That light tang, refreshing aroma, and sunny yellow color don't just trick your taste buds. They also help you drink more water, a crucial factor in managing diabetes. Lemon isn't magic, but in a world full of choices that are too sweet, too heavy, or too complicated, lemon is a gentle reminder. Simplicity, when done right, has powerful effects. From the cleansing power of lemon, we move to guava, a fruit that does not just balance sugar, but defends the body from within, where damage often begins. Guava, a simple, familiar fruit that once grew abundantly in backyard gardens. But for people over 50 living with diabetes, guava is more than just a casual snack. It's a natural shield, helping protect nerves, the heart, and the pancreas from silent yet dangerous complications. Did you know? Guava has an exceptionally low glycemic index, around 12. This means that even with its mild sweetness, guava doesn't cause sudden spikes in blood sugar. But the most valuable part lies in its lycopene content, an antioxidant usually found in red fruits. Lycopene in guava helps reduce inflammation, protect nerve fibers, and improve circulation, especially to the limbs, which are highly vulnerable to long-term high blood sugar. One medium guava provides up to 9 grams of fiber, mostly in the skin and seeds. This fiber slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and nourishes the gut microbiome. It also helps the body absorb nutrients better and reduces constipation, a common issue among older adults. But guava doesn't stop there. It's a vitamin C powerhouse, offering 4 times more vitamin C than oranges. This boosts collagen production to protect blood vessels, increases insulin sensitivity, and strengthens the immune system. A clear advantage after age 50. Here's a little-known tip. Slice guava thinly, keep the skin on, squeeze a few drops of lemon juice, and enjoy it in the afternoon. The mix of sweet and tangy is not only pleasant, it also helps your body absorb antioxidants more effectively. And if you enjoy herbal tea, try simmering fresh guava leaves with a stick of cinnamon. This gentle drink isn't just soothing. It's been proven in many Asian studies to support blood sugar control. Guava doesn't need flashy ads or fancy menus. Its quiet strength, gentle nature, and unwavering support make it a trusted companion for anyone learning to live smartly and proactively with diabetes. After guava shields your system from harm, avocado steps in to rebuild it, offering comfort-rich fats and steady energy for life beyond just survival. Some foods bring comfort the moment they touch your lips. Avocado is one of them, soft, creamy, gentle, like a quiet hug from nature. But behind that tender sweetness, avocado is a silent warrior for heart health and blood sugar balance, especially for those managing diabetes after 50. The secret lies in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that makes up most of the avocado's richness. This healthy fat improves insulin sensitivity, helping your body use sugar more efficiently and easing the workload on your pancreas. That means after meals, you're less likely to feel exhausted, sleepy, or dizzy from sudden blood sugar spikes. But there's more. Avocado has an extremely low glycemic index, around 15, and almost zero glycemic load, meaning it barely impacts your blood sugar. That's why it's considered a gold standard food in low-carb and diabetes-friendly diets. Still, avocado doesn't stop there. One fruit contains about 7 grams of fiber, slowing down digestion and keeping your blood sugar stable for hours. Its high levels of potassium and magnesium also help maintain a steady heartbeat, relax blood vessels, and reduce the risk of hypertension, a common heart complication in older adults with diabetes. More than a fruit, avocado is an experience. You can mash it onto whole grain toast, add a few slices of tomato or red pepper, and you've got a breakfast that's both satisfying and energy stabilizing. Or toss it into a salad with greens and a squeeze of lemon, enhancing the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Some even blend avocado with unsweetened yogurt and cinnamon for a gentle anti-inflammatory dessert that's good for your gut and your mood. At this stage of life, we don't eat for trends. We eat to feel well and live fully. And avocado, with its rich, nourishing creaminess, is a gentle reminder. Good nutrition doesn't have to be bland. It can be delicious, comforting, and filled with care. After the creamy strength of avocado, it is time to step back and see the bigger picture, how each fruit becomes a quiet choice toward lasting vitality. You see, the fruits we've just talked about aren't exotic, and they're not overpriced superfoods, and you don't need to travel far to find them. They sit quietly on supermarket shelves, in your kitchen, or maybe in that small garden behind your home. But the difference lies in how we choose. When you pick an avocado instead of a pastry, you're choosing a stronger heart. When you start your morning with warm lemon water, you're gently caring for a digestive system that's carried you through decades. When you eat a guava with its peel or toss kiwi into your salad, you're telling your body, I still care for you, though my hair is silver and my steps are slower. Turning 50 is not a limit. It's a quiet reminder that every day we're alive is another chance to care for ourselves, from the smallest things. Nutrition isn't about restrictions. It's a journey of intentional choices, a way to love yourself through mindful meals, slower bites, and deeper presence in each moment. And if you've ever thought, it's too late to change, just remember, your body is still listening. All it needs is for you to begin today. If this video sparked something in you, tap like to share the message. Send it to someone you love, because everyone deserves the chance to live well. And don't forget to subscribe, because your health journey doesn't stop here. Each week, we'll bring you practical, uplifting, and easy-to-follow guidance made just for you. Stay well, live slow, and live deeply.